Hello everyone and welcome to our channel. Today we'll take you to explore the wild side of New Zealand, a place where adventure, beauty, and passion intertwine beyond its stunning landscapes. From outdoor activities that challenge boundaries to the rich culture that beats in every corner, we'll discover how this country offers unforgettable experiences for all lovers of nature and excitement. Get ready for an adventure full of surprises and discoveries. Like, subscribe, and share. Let's get started. New Zealand, an archipelago located in the southwest of the Pacific Ocean, is a place where nature, culture, and history intertwine in a fascinating way. Known as Aotearoa in Maori, meaning the land of the great white cloud, this island nation has captured the imagination of millions thanks to its dreamlike landscapes, rich indigenous heritage, and innovative spirit. From the majestic peaks of the Southern Alps to the vibrant geysers of Rotorua, and from the cosmopolitan metropolis of Auckland to small coastal towns where time seems to have stood still, New Zealand is much more than a tourist destination. It is a country that, despite its geographical remoteness, has left a deep mark on the world thanks to its connection with nature, its cultural leadership, and its commitment to sustainability. New Zealand's history begins with the Polynesians, who arrived on the islands around 1250 AD in their waka canoes. These early communities became the Maori, a people with a rich oral tradition and a deep respect for the land. For centuries, they lived in balance with their environment, developing a complex social system and a rich artistic culture. In 1642, Dutch explorer Abel Tasman was the first European to sight the shores of New Zealand, but it was not until 1769 that British Captain James Cook mapped the islands. This initial contact marked the beginning of a period of colonization that would transform the lives of the Maori. In 1840, the Treaty of Waitangi, signed between Maori leaders and British representatives, laid the groundwork for the relationship between the two cultures, although its implementation has been a source of conflict and historical debate that persists to this day. The Maori language is one of the country's official languages, along with English and New Zealand Sign Language. In recent years, there has been a resurgence of Te Reo Maori, Maori language, with significant efforts to preserve and promote it. Phrases such as kia ora, hello, are commonly used even by non-Maori, highlighting cultural integration. On the North Island, visitors can explore Rotorua, known for its hot springs and geysers, or tour Tongariro National Park, a sacred place for the Maori and home to spectacular volcanic landscapes. Meanwhile, the South Island is a haven for adventurers, with destinations like Fiordland National Park and Franz Josef Glacier. New Zealand is also home to unique wildlife, including the iconic kiwi, a nocturnal bird that has become a national symbol. In addition, the waters surrounding the archipelago are home to dolphins, whales, and a variety of fish that attract diving and fishing enthusiasts from around the world. The Marae meeting place is the heart of the Maori community, where important ceremonies, discussions, and celebrations take place. Visitors can experience Maori hospitality through cultural tours, where history, traditional chants, waiata, and local cuisine, such as hangi, a feast cooked underground, are shared. New Zealand is undoubtedly a place that captivates adventure lovers. From bungee jumping in Queenstown, the world capital of extreme sports, to kayaking down whitewater rivers, every corner of the country invites a thrilling experience. But the true magic of New Zealand lies not only in its activities, but in the passion with which its inhabitants share their land. Whether exploring the Emerald Hills of Hobbiton, the setting for Lord of the Rings, or enjoying a sunset on the shores of the Bay of Islands, this country evokes a deep desire to connect with nature and with those who inhabit it. New Zealand cuisine reflects the diversity of its population and abundance of natural resources. Fresh ingredients such as lamb, seafood, and fruit are the foundation of its cuisine. Roast lamb and green mussels are iconic dishes, while pavlova, a meringue, and custard dessert is a national favorite. Wine is another New Zealand gem, with regions such as Marlborough producing some of the world's best Sauvignon Blancs. Craft beer has also gained popularity, with breweries experimenting with unique local flavors. Hang on, if you're enjoying our tour of New Zealand's wild side and want to know more about the adventures and beauty that transcend the landscapes, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel. Your support is essential for us to continue sharing more exciting stories. Let's continue discovering together everything that makes New Zealand such an extraordinary place. The concept of kaitiakitenga, which translates as guard or protection, is central to Maori philosophy and guides many of the country's environmental policies. This approach balances economic development with the conservation of natural and cultural heritage, ensuring that future generations can enjoy the beauty of New Zealand. Interesting facts about New Zealand: no snakes. New Zealand is one of the few countries in the world without land snakes, making it a perfect place to explore without worry. First country to grant women the vote. In 1893, New Zealand became the first nation in the world to allow women to vote, a milestone in its progressive history. 3 time zones. Although small compared to other countries, New Zealand has 3 time zones due to its more remote islands. Rugby is New Zealand's most iconic sport, and the All Blacks, its national team, are world-renowned for their excellence on the field and their intimidating haka before every match. This sport is a source of national pride and a symbol of unity for the country. New Zealand is a destination that cannot be summed up in a single visit or even in a single article. Its extraordinary diversity, both geographically and culturally, ensures that every trip reveals something new and exciting. From nature lovers and intrepid adventurers to history buffs and those seeking unique culinary experiences, everyone finds their place on these remote but welcoming islands. Plus, their commitment to sustainability and innovation ensures that New Zealand not only preserves its natural beauty, but also inspires other nations to follow suit. Plan ahead. There is so much to explore in New Zealand that it is advisable to prioritize experiences based on the time available. If you only have a few days, focus on one island. If you have more time, try to discover both. Respect nature. As a visitor, it is important to follow conservation guidelines, such as the Tiaki Promise Program, which promotes responsible tourism. Connect with the locals. New Zealanders, known as Kiwis, are incredibly friendly and hospitable. Chatting with them can reveal secret places and unique tips for enjoying the country to the fullest. Despite being isolated in the South Pacific, New Zealand has proven to be a nation with a global impact. Its unique cultural identity, influenced by both the Maori and European settlers, along with its love of nature and adventure, makes it a truly unrivaled destination. New Zealand is not just a place to visit, but a land that invites you to explore with an open heart. Every corner, from the tranquil bays to the majestic peaks, tells a story of resilience, connection, and beauty. Ultimately, what makes New Zealand such a special place is not just its landscapes or its culture, but the spirit of its people and their unwavering love for the land they call home. Thus, Aotearoa, the land of the big white cloud, remains a destination that not only promises unforgettable adventures, but also leaves a mark on the souls of those who visit, calling them to return again and again. In a post-pandemic world, New Zealand has redoubled its efforts to foster tourism that is conscious and beneficial to both visitors and local communities. The Tiaki Promise initiative mentioned above is a clear example of how the country encourages tourists to become temporary guardians of their environment. Passion and emotion combine in unforgettable experiences. We hope you enjoyed this tour and that you feel inspired to explore all that this amazing country has to offer. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss out on our next adventures. Leave us a comment telling us what your favorite part of New Zealand was. Thanks for joining us on this journey, and until next time, see you!